Hello. Welcome.
Hello and welcome here. Hello this Monday evening. Welcome to Pusa Live.
Great to see you all. And boys, do we have a fantastic topic. Some of you know a bit about it already, but it's become one of the most requested thing in the last 2 weeks. So first of all, hats off to you guys for taking something that we've been talking about and passing the word along. Tons of respect to you. So we're going to make a show. It's not going to be a long one tonight, but just dedicated to this problem going on and why we're all losing subscribers, folks. That's right. So one of the many reasons, we don't want to get all like there's only, that's the only reason why we're losing. Everybody's losing them for different reasons. But this one seems to be right across the board. Oh my God, Blizzard, FPV, wait for it.
But before we get to serious stuff, I'll do some welcomes and some housekeeping here, including, wait for it, and if you're new here, cover your ears because it's time for Super Sticker Super Chat! Super Sticker Super Chat, Super Sticker Super Chat, Super Sticker Super Chat! Blizzard FPV, thank you so much for the Super Sticker Super Chat. That was a great welcoming here. Hello, everyone.
Thank you very much. Thank you for getting her all wound up. Great to see all you in here, folks, and it's great to have you in because, yes, like anytime we discuss anything with YouTube, we were yellow coined right off the bat. The moment I hit go live, it went go yellow. So if you guys could let everybody know what's going on, folks, and we're going to also get you to help us out with something to try and get YouTube's attention with all this. But first off, you can hit the like button, if you can tweet it out, if you can DM your friend, whatever it takes. We're not going to be along for tonight. Sound. As the sound, I see one, Jenny O'Brien is saying sound. I'm showing up actually at the edge of the red, so.
Well, testing, can you hear us?
Can you hear us? Now, we don't have a lot of echo on. That might be causing it as well. Echo makes it sound louder. We're down a little bit. We do it for these shows more, just to kind of keep them a little bit cleaner, so. But yeah, I'm still showing up in the reds, actually. That's kind of what's worrying me in the opposite side. Hey, Andrew, yes, I did Phantom. I did Herman. I did. I know I don't do it often, but I thought I'd send it to you guys because we've been talking about it in the past. So, yes, that was definitely me.
There you go. Yes, so we're not spamming you, hopefully. Now, hello everyone who's just coming in. If you can hit that like button and share it out, we do appreciate that. We're going to get into the subject of this topic super soon as well. This is not a long live stream. This is one of our short ones, so don't go anywhere. Just enough to sharing it out. We do appreciate if you already have done that.
Oh,
and
my God.
Super Sticker Super Chat, Super Sticker Super Chat, Super Sticker Super Chat, Super Sticker Super Chat. West Haven always and forever. Also reminding us to click that like button and share it out. Thank you so much.
There you go.
Thank you.
Nova Squads, Lawrence, what's going on? Great to see you. You're doing fantastic. We got Jelly Duck in here all the way from Kuwait. Mama's a bomb. Pixel Pia, lifelong learning. Thank you so much for including us in your blog. I'm touched. We're actually touched. Touch time. How are you? It's been a while. Hope all is well. We have Old School Chef, Blind Neil, Novice Squads, Jenny O'Brien, Lincoln Central Coins. I got to give everybody a rockstar welcome here in just a second, but it's great to see you all. It was a Zoom link.
Now I want.
Oh, that was the old one. I copied from that. Just replied the latest one, which should have been mine.
Now, guys, I want to welcome all the new people in the chat here as well. Hello and welcome here. We're YouTubers helping YouTubers, mostly with some education and a tad bit of entertainment in a Super Sticker Super Chat, Super Sticker Super Chat, Super Sticker Super Chat for Norgus R. Hey, you, thank you form. But we also bring you some very special topics like this one today. So welcome here. Say hi in the chat so we can say back to you.
Actually, yes, folks, while you're doing it, let everybody know. Hit that like button, tweet it out. We're going to get into it very soon. I'm going to say hello to some folks in here. I want to start off by welcoming, if you're new here, I always do it with the echo for this part, even if it's a serious topic, because this part here is to celebrate all of you rock stars in the house. And once to make us look good, it's great to have you all in the house. So I want to start off by giving a great big welcome to all of our members. We got Southern Farm and Kitchen, Simply Dana, Poetically Yours by Xavier Santa Maria, Pixel Pia, Lifelong Learning is in the house. We have Old School Chef with us, folks, as well as Old Guy on a Bike. Their names are funny because they're actually really cool younger guys. That's right. We have Lucky Dog Slots in the house. We got LL Stash Larry. We've got Judy K Martini. Jose's Place is in the house. Johnny Pockney is in the house. We got Jenny O'Brien, Jelly Duck, 100 is in the house. We got Exploration, Laura Lyon, Destination Chronicles, and Computer Chick, and Ben Bird Person, and Because She Shed. Hope you're all doing fantastic. Great to see. I also want to welcome Yellow Brick. Actually, you can tell them because they got badges in front of their names, folks. Make sure to check out the memberships. For the price of a super chat, you can get benefits that last the whole month long. I forgot to say that. I almost forgot. I want to say hello to this list that's jumping all over the place. Oh my God. Yellow Brick Road Reselling. We got Woodwork Dude, Winnipeg Carlin, West Haven Always and Forever, Trisha's Motivations and More, Touch Time, Stingray Steve. We have Scratch and Bow on the Go, TGD. We got Scott Kovac, SG Sonics. We have Rounded Rob, Road Tripping with Takas. We have Red and Classy, Rants with Roger. We have Paul Peck, Drywall Tubes, another member just came the other night. How you doing, bud? Patricia Norwood, Hobbies and Reborns. Lawrence, Novice Quads. How you doing? We got North American Trains. We got Norgus R. We have MSI, Ubesk. Musica. I think you do this just to watch me. It's great to have you here. Mom is the bomb. We got Michigander Man. We got Mark Sidebottom. Lincoln Central Coins in the house. We have John Schneider here, folks. We got Ghost Pirate and Flowback and Expedition Greg, another one of our members. We have Elsa the Magical Artist. Dwayne Walatica. We have Drew Douglas, Diana Brianna Fairchild, Debbie C. So good they named her 3 times. How are you? We got David Outdoors 74, Chris 10 Tiff Gaming and Vlog. We have Charmy B, Carpenter Rick, Bluegrass Picker, Blizzard FPV, Blind Neil, and Amber Films. It is great to have you all in here, folks. If we missed you, I do apologize. The list is kind of shoddy. Make sure to highlight our name and say hi. Punchy Paints, how you doing? Great to see you.
Winnipeg Core Life. Thank you so much to the Prairies. Hello, how are you? How's it going in Prairie Land today? Thank you so much for the super chat.
Oh, I thought she was done. She tricked me. She was lingering, folks, lingering.
I always trick you.
Hope you guys are doing great. It's a great topic, folks, and a very important topic, and it affects every one of us, not only as a creator, but as a viewer. And I really do mean that. That's what bothers me so much. It's also on the viewer's side. I feel, I don't ever think this was purposely done, but I do feel that it's been long overdue to deal with this. I'm going to ask you guys to help us get YouTube's attention tonight on it so they can deal with this once and for all. LOL, this cliffhanger is killing me softly, says Todd. How are you tonight? I'm so proud of myself for making it on time 2 nights in a row. TL Travel, you are always welcome here. When you arrived, you were just in time. 3 Souls Paranormal, how are you? Great to see you. Natasha M, how are you? Once again, folks, anybody else we missed, please highlight our name and say hi so we can give you a welcome as well.
That's right, guys. And before we get into the subject, we want to shout out our members of the week here. Yes. And before we do that, we want to say super chat, Gil Skills. Thank you so much. Good to see you again. And click that like button. Thank you so much for
Gil, what's going
super
on,
chat
Bob?
from Gil Skills.
Cruiser Mac, oh my God.
A lot of amazing people here in the chat. I see a lot of people that have been here before and a lot of new ones here as well. And yes, so we want to welcome and congratulate our 2 members of the week, as we always do. Each live stream, we shout out our 2 members of the week that we draw on Saturdays. And this week we have Sparky Jones as a branched out member of the week, a super talented videographer. And guys, check out that video, over 100k views for a channel under 1,000. It can happen to you too. Check out Sparky Jones.
Thank you, Drew, for the pour, Andrew. Much appreciated.
Oh, and we have Southern Farm and Kitchen, who just upgraded to Ranch Top Plus.
You spoil us. You spoil us. How are you?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the upgrade. Thank you so much, Southern Farm and Kitchen. Do appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. By the way, we already have a link to our Tuesday Q&A with K&A, where you can ask the questions about your YouTube channel and YouTube in general. Get some specific tips for you. It's members only on Tuesdays at 8 p.m. and you have a link on your community page. Now, we also have Wrenched Up Plus Member of the Week, Mama Goody. So, all hellos and congratulations to Mama Goody, Wrenched Up Plus Member of the Week. Thank you so much for joining us.
Kill Hut, how you doing? Great to see you. Nomad Unbroken, great to see you. And folks, if you want to get in on it, just click that join button. For the price of a super chat, you can get benefits that last all month long. Badges in front of your name, custom emojis, a private Facebook group for members only. And yes, Tech Talk Tuesday is no more, and it will be on tomorrow night for members only once again. And we would love to have you there. It seems that was the best way we could give the most benefit to members, is that show where you can come in and ask questions about YouTube, shooting video, editing, photography, whatever the case, whatever you choose to be. And that'll be tomorrow night. So if you're not a member yet, we would love to have you aboard. Thank you so much to everybody for all your great support. And thank you for being here tonight. You guys are awesome. Cheeto Head, you never apologize. Never apologize. We're the ones that are lucky to have you in here. I hope you're doing well. Great to see you. Great to see all you folks. And we're going to jump into this in just a second. We always give a few minutes, especially when we get yellow coined. We get yellow coined over a lot of things lately. But one thing has been tried and true is anytime we talk about YouTube, no matter how we try to word it, no matter how much we try to stick it through the goalie, they catch it. And literally we press go, live, and boom. So tweeting it out and all that stuff really makes a big difference. I'm going to need your guys' help tonight to really get a hold of YouTube and try and get this straightened out, because this is over 9 months and going. Big thank you once again to Southern Farm and Kitchen for your upgrade. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you so very much. Sorry, it took me a moment to get your page up, but I did want to shout you out for that. So thank you once again.
Thank you. So yes, now you have a moment to click that like button and share it out. DM to somebody that might be complaining to you that they're losing subscribers, so maybe they get their answer today. We're just about to talk about it. And before we do that, we're going to welcome Norgus R.
Welcome.
Norgus R, you just got wrenched up.
I'm trying to get you up here. I'm trying.
And all the members of the chat are access to our custom emojis that they are proud to show off in the chat right now. A new member, welcome, Norgus. Thank you so much.
Great to have you aboard. There you are, folks. A big shout out to Norgus R, our latest member. It's a pleasure to have you aboard. Thank you so very much for that. We really, really do appreciate it, guys. It's a place where we can go and just get back to YouTube. You don't have to hear all the hit the like, subscribe. We don't have to have the bot cam. Oh, I forgot to switch it back over.
Even hellos are super short.
Yes, that's true. This is true.
That's right. We're super enjoying it as well. We enjoyed it last week and looking forward to tomorrow night.
Oh, look, Mr. Boom is in the house. There he is, Mr. Farmall Fanatic. How you doing tonight? How you doing? Good to see you. Another one of our members. Hope you're doing fantastic. Air Electronics. Good question. Very good question.
Good question. It is a philosophy here, but because we have been dealing with some trolling, we have paused it for now. But nevertheless, it still is a philosophy here and not a status whatsoever.
Enjoy yourself. It's great having you in here, and we do appreciate having you.
Now, Tosh Time is asking a super valid question. I think we should get to that. So why are people losing followers on YouTube?
Okay. So we're going to jump right into the main thing, or are we going to talk about this first?
Yeah, well, it's up to you.
All right. Well, in short, the short answer is, and this is what YouTube's goal was, they didn't want channels going out of control and subscribers anymore with no rhyme or reason. Yes, there's been a long history, and God help me, I seen 3 more channels. I do not get the buying stuff. But anyways, I thought that was as dead as a dodo. But in short, YouTube's algorithm is based more on engagement versus subscribers now. That doesn't mean subscribers don't count before I get the other side saying, oh, I tell you, they never mean anything. Yes, they do mean something. You need subscribers. You got to grow. That's like having a store where nobody comes in to buy fuck all. You got to have a store. You got to have them. But it's not everything. Once again, balanced breakfast. You've heard this from me time and time again. The thing was, YouTube was supposed to remove accounts that seemed shady. Like, you know, a lot of times people used to say, this channel is 10 away. Oh, let me grab my 18 accounts and I'll join them. Don't do that, because YouTube, and if it's doing its job right, is removing all them. They're all coming from the same IP addresses and that. They're removing accounts that have kind of been blacklisted as botted, sub for sub, etc. Those removed. Dead accounts. People do close their accounts for many reasons. They do go down over time because people forgot their password. There's 1.5 million reasons why. We could go into that all night. But in short, it was supposed to trim the fat, and make your subscriber count a more realistic showcase of who is actually watching. Now, that doesn't mean that everybody's going to watch you every single time to stay a member. Just if you haven't watched them in a year. So if you come into a place and say you had a good night or whatever the case, somebody gave you a shout out, you get, I don't know, any one of those reasons, you get 10, 15. YouTube in theory is supposed to say, well, that's great. We take them back, we clean them. Okay, this checks out, this looks legitimate, blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's great. You got 15, but we're going to take away 6 now that haven't watched you in 7 months. We're talking Shangri-La right now. Everything is working exactly as it's supposed to. That's the whole idea with not having as many subscribers anymore. And really, you know what, it's a pretty fair thing, because in the end, you think about it, if your channel really does start to take off, especially, it makes you that much more viable for advertisers, because they have a more realistic sense of that this channel is quite active, and by a good following majority. The problem we've run into, and this has been going on since last fall, and we kind of looked at it, we talked a little bit about it, moved on. It's something that you kind of hit now and then, and it comes back to you, it's like, God, it's still doing that. Well, I'm going to try it now. Now remember, there's no guarantees with this. We tried this, on nights, we get it most of the time, but it's not foolproof. Oh, Found It Buried, thank you so very much for becoming a member.
Welcome back to Found It Buried. Thank you so much, and welcome back to our red shop. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. Do appreciate it. Big shout out to you, Found It Buried. Sorry, just so I keep my train of thought here. So we're going to try it. What the big deal is, I feel like Jerry Seinfeld is on. What's the deal with? In the search engine, I'm going to look up right now Canadian Drone Hub. This one seems to happen a lot for me.
Now watch your screen to see what's happening.
Now I'm searching Canadian Drone Hub. And most of you that know me know once again that I go there many times a week. I'm on his panel many times a week. I've been to his house. It doesn't sound like a channel that I'm going to unsubscribe from anytime in the near future. And there you go. And there you go. There's the subscribe button right there. Right there. Subscribe. Now, if I was to click the subscribe button right now, here's the whole issue. If I go over to his homepage, I'm subscribed. I have the bell on. I am subscribed to this channel in every sense of the word. I've even put the bell stating that I want notifications. But as you just seen a moment ago, when I typed in his channel name looking for it, it came up subscribe. Now, what the issue is with that, well, we'll get into that in a second. We come back here now, and now it's marking me as subscribed. It's showing me as subscribed. A lot of us been losing views, and if you go look at your analytics, and that's what we've been saying to you guys to go look where they're losing them, a lot are losing them from the YouTube watch page and the YouTube search. I'm going to try another one that's in here right now. I'm going to try.
We're going to explain you in a moment how exactly it's happening.
Okay, now this one, it is working. Like we said, we're going to have to go through different ones to try them. Some it happens to more than others. I'm going to try another one here. TL Travel.
Yes, Deanie calls.
Now it's going to make a liar out of me. We got to let it cool for a second.
Now, it doesn't happen every time, obviously. Otherwise, everybody would be unsubscribed from everyone constantly. It doesn't happen 100%, and thanks God. Thankfully, it doesn't happen 100% of the time. But nevertheless, it does happen. I mean, we're sure you have experienced the same thing when you're searching for the channel, or you look at the channel in your suggested feed, and all of a sudden you see, I thought I was subscribed, but I'm not subscribed. Okay, well, let's subscribe again. Or you come into our live stream here, and I already seen a couple people saying in the chat, I'm not subscribed to you, that's weird. Exactly. So now it matters where you're hitting that subscribe button and what happens afterwards.
Let's try this one, because I got another one that's red here of a channel that I know I'm subscribed to. Old Guy on a Bike. There's the red button right there in all its glory. And I would come here and say, wait a minute, I know him. I'm subscribed to him. What the hell? No wonder I haven't been getting these updates. If I was to click subscribe now, it would take it off here. I'm subscribed. And it would probably show it at first as subscribed on both, but as you can see, it refreshes over a little bit. Then all of a sudden, what I've done actually was unsubscribe myself from them without even realizing it. Hence back to, well, is this a problem? Well, for sure it is, because if you're following your analytics a lot and you go over to your graph and see where your subscribes and unsubscribes are coming from, and how do you find that? You go to your studio, click on analytics, then go to that graph that will be there, go underneath of it, you'll see a see more in blue, click on that. And a big graph will come up, and then you just go along the top and find subscription source, and that will tell you where they came from. And you're going to find a big jump in people unsubscribing from those pages. And therefore, it's a huge problem. Because if you take in all the other stuff that's unsubscribing us, where it's supposed to go in that, and YouTube, we were always saying YouTube glitches. Well, there's YouTube glitch, but we're not sure which glitch is causing it. Either YouTube purposely unsubscribing channels from us that we want to see, or is it that plus the glitch of where it's working like a three-way switch, and somebody's subscribing again, not knowing that they're actually subscribing themselves at the same that way. That's the whole thing about it. It's unbelievable.
Exactly, guys, and this is just one of the things. And last time that we briefly mentioned about it in the Purge video that we did, we called it a three-way switch, and that's exactly what is going on. If somebody is familiar with this terminology, that's exactly what is happening. You are literally unsubscribing by subscribing. And there we have YouTubers here talking about it. Now imagine the regular viewers who obviously are not aware about this. They don't know and probably don't even care about the details of how which one button works or doesn't work. But nevertheless, it affects them too. No matter if you are a YouTuber or you are a viewer, you still hit that subscribe button in the wrong place. Why would it be so? Why would YouTube have it different in different locations? Sometimes people have this three-way switch different on their mobile and on their computers. You might be subscribed on the computer and be unsubscribed when you look at the channel on your mobile. So when you click that subscribe button on your mobile, in fact, you're unsubscribing. And that's a huge, huge problem, especially for the smaller channels where obviously we're all getting upset when we lose subscribers. That's just human nature.
Yes, Drone Kings and Darwin. Yes, you unsubscribe by subscribing. What universe is this? Exactly.
It's the opposite world, and it is starting to affect YouTubers a ton. You should see Reddit, you should see Discord. People are complaining about losing subscribers left, right, and it's not about people not liking your content, people just changing their minds and all of that stuff. It's not even about YouTube filtering your subscribers, which also is a part of why you're losing your subscribers. It is exactly about this, because if you look at what Andrew showed in our analytics, one of the biggest ways how you lose your subscribers, and you can see it in your analytics, will be exactly this three-way switch.
It's awful. It really, really is awful. There's nothing else to call it but the...
Now, we did also, you can try it yourself when you search for channels. Thank you so much for sharing this video on the community tab. Tosh time.
Let's do the Twitter thing.
Yes, let's do the Twitter thing. So now we did put a tweet out to @TeamYouTube right before the live stream went out. And we would like you to help us and each other by spreading the word, by tweeting this tweet original out to get YouTube's attention, but also commenting underneath with your experience. What exactly is happening with your channel? How you're losing subscribers? Have you lost subscribers lately? Or maybe your subscriber count is frozen? We would really like to get on it and get some YouTubers and creators on this tweet so YouTube can get its attention and look into this glitch that is majorly impacting everyone on the platform. Link is in the chat right now.
Folks, like everybody's saying, this is actually a way we can get this ball rolling. If we can get more people sharing this and it gets more attention. And we can even then we do talk to D. Nimmons, Nick Nimmons, all those guys, and sometimes we can get them involved with it as well. And maybe we can really get it to YouTube's attention. So if you guys can just take a minute and really do that, it helps all of us. It's not just some mystified computer that I'm dealing with. We're all doing this, and imagine how many we're losing. And that was something that was kind of in the back of our minds for a long time, like why we're losing on the watch page and certain runs and stuff like that. That surely has a part into it. There's no way it can't. It's impossible. Lost 40 plus subs and not getting J-Real slots. Everybody is feeling that pinch right now. And believe you me, this is not the only reason why. But maybe this one we can actually get them to do something about it. We'll take one rung out of the ladder so they stop. Folks, we've been jumping. We were at 649. We went all the way down at one point to 580, then all the way back up to 30. And then we shot down last night all of a sudden out of nowhere to 605. Then we went to 615 today. It's running like a stock ticker. So
that's right. And basically what is happening, sometimes you gain 2 subscribers and you lose 3. You're literally going backwards, you know. And yes, not everything is due to this problem. There's other reasons that we have talked in the previous videos. By the way, one of them is linked down below in the description, so you can check that out. But this is something that YouTube can actually fix. It's some sort of glitch in coding in the way they are, you know, building their website, their app, all of their subscribe, unsubscribe system that is not working properly. And it's something that should be solved a long time ago. And it's something most likely they can solve if they want to. So let's get their attention. Let's tweet at them. Let's send it to whoever you think might it be useful and spread the message about it so maybe they can do the changes.
Oh, Ransom Rogers' impression's been down not just over the weekend. It's been down for a while now. It really, ever since the world pandemic kicked in, it's been a lot. Arcade Revolution, how are you?
Yeah, I'm gonna.
You're gonna do them all? Okay, you got them?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. No. Xenia usually keeps them to the end when it is a serious topic, and then she goes all out crazy. She's got a list. So, yes. The Trips, how are you? Welcome everybody, by the way, that's here. Really do appreciate it. The Revealing Unknown lost 80 in 2 months. It's a common story, and that's why it's really good to know, folks, to go and look at your. Here, I'm gonna share this with you. Hang on. Let me bring this over so we can talk about this. I want to share our numbers with you, give you guys an idea. All right, here we go, folks. Okay, set the last 90. Anyways, you get the hint. You get where it's going. Because this has been going on pretty much around the pandemic. We've been going through this a lot. We're not shrinking. We are growing. We've gained 1,197 in the last 9 days, which is not great for us. We should usually average about 400 a month or so. Now it seems there's some that are growing 100 to 200 every day. Go figure. But nonetheless, that's a story for another day. But we've also lost 916. Okay? So we are gaining, but we've lost all these ones. And this is why it's important. So once again, you go to your, I'm not going to show you our homepage. You don't need, I can't show you all of our information. But you go to your YouTube Studio, go to Analytics, the graph will pop up, and right underneath the graph says See More. Click on that, but make sure it's not about, because if you go over the graph, it's going to pick a video. Best thing to do is go underneath of it and come back up so you get a full view of your whole channel. Click See More, and then go over to Subscription Source. Now at Subscription Source here, you're going to get to see where all your subscribes and unsubscribes are coming from. So here's the thing. YouTube watch page, and you can go over and see they have these little pop-ups. They'll explain to you what you're seeing. Subscriptions from the subscribe button on your video watch page. That means when an actual video of yours is playing. Gained 684, lost 296. YouTube search, doing the search we just did, 127, gain, lost 4. But remember, this works in the opposite as well, and sometimes by going there and hitting it from the other side, it will be red and you'll be actually unsubscribing from the channel. So it's not a foolproof system. It can happen from either side. I've just been showing you the search because it's the only way to really have a chance to bring up some random ones that you'll get to see. YouTube channel, once again, what we were just showing you, once I was on Roger's page as well as searching, it shows that we lost 265. Of course, there's some people that said, you know what, I hate those guys. They're whatever reason they came up with, they don't like us, and that's fine. but it's also not these higher numbers into it. So it all brings into play where subscribe to other accounts. This is probably where our dear friends that bonded us came from.
Yep.
And good riddance to good rubbish, to bad rubbish. Same as closed accounts at the bottom. Closed accounts. This is all about channels that have had their accounts closed for whatever reason. Yet we've gained 11 from closed accounts, which is kind of eerie. It's kind of like coming back from the dead. But nonetheless, it is what it is. So it is making an impact is the point, because YouTube, in theory, is only supposed to really be handling these two, other and closed accounts. That's where they are. That's where they're kind of looking. And if an account gets terminated for some other reason, I don't know, it could be a million reasons why, out of here. But not to make the impact that it is making. That's the whole point of it. I mean, this is not just like a little blip. It's making a huge one, so much so that it's way bigger than what the other ones are. So
we see some people here that have been talking about that with YouTube and trying during these 2 weeks as well, since we talked about that, mentioned about that in our previous Purge video. And for example, Chris here was saying that he literally got the cookie cutter reply about, thanks for bringing this to our attention. So far we have no reports about this. Have you tried clearing your cache and cookies? Well,
the patronizing on the head answer they like
exactly.
to give.
So guys, if they say they have had no reports about this, let's make those reports about it. They say that there is no problem. So they're not going to be looking into something that has no problem. We're not the only ones. You have been tweeting it out. You have been talking about that in the chat as well. So let's make it a visible problem if they think there is no problem.
Yep.
Let's tweet it out. Let's tweet at them. Let's comment. Let's make them known what is going on. It is impacting everyone. If they think there is no problem, I don't know. I don't know where they're looking. It's like.
And this, we talked about it 9 months ago, and to our dismay, we kind of let it go by the side. We were getting a lot of flack. Not a lot of flack. We were getting so yellow coin for just talking about the algorithm that we kind of let it go. And it's one of those things you don't really think of until you look at your analytics one time, or you're on there and you're like, geez, I forgot. We got to do something about that. So let's do something about it. We're all here. Most of you have Twitter. If you don't, you should have it. It's a great tool for YouTube in general, especially for contacting YouTube. But we can really make a difference, folks, if you guys can just go. It only takes a couple of minutes, and just retweet it, heart it, and especially if you can leave your comment about how it's affecting you. This thing can gain momentum that way, and we can get their attention. They know there's a problem, they just don't know how to fix it, and they don't want to admit it. But that's the thing. We have to keep up on it. We have, and there is power in numbers. That's how these things start. And some things in the past have changed a lot because of it. And, at least we can get our voices heard. We're all getting nailed. We're all talking about how we're getting hit here. That's proof, once again, it's not just the stuff that they were supposed to get rid of. So why not at least put our foot down and get a chance to be heard? I always worth doing, folks. It really is, because you never know which one is going to really fly up, and it has changed things in the past. So if everybody's here is getting in onto it, it's already gaining a lot of momentum. That's already getting it more trending. And if everybody knows other people that are involved that are getting it or involved with YouTube and all these type of things like that, get them onto it as well. The more momentum, the more we're going to get our voice heard. And that's why it's really important, if you can, to leave your comment there on about how it's affecting your channel.
That's right, and there are a question about how to get in touch with YouTube besides Twitter. If you are monetized, you can get an access by email, and you can actually check it if you go to YouTube Help and click on your icon there, Get Support, on the right upper corner. You're going to be able to see different options. I'm going to put the link here in the chat as well. You can also have a live chat with somebody, with an actual human being, who's going to try to look into that as well, make screenshots of that chat, so then there is something to get back to if there's ever a question of, oh, that is not happening. So if you are monetized, there are a couple of ways how to do it. You can also contact your rep if you have any, and just ask them the same question as well. That's what we are going to be doing as well. So there's numerous of ways of how to do it. Now, if you're not monetized, then most likely Twitter is going to be your best bet, where you can try to do it. Include the hashtags YTHelp and and hashtags GHelp, which will get a little bit more attention to their local mods of help.
There it is, folks. 10 retweets already, 9 hearts. There's a lot of people in here. Come on, guys. The link is in the chat. Let's get that moving. Let's get that rolling a lot more. The more that we do it, the more we get a chance. We promise on our part we're going to get it out to as many as we can. But if we can get it off to a quick start, YouTube has like a 30-minute generation time. If we can get that Twitter. Did I say Twitter?
Yeah.
I did. Okay, I thought I caught myself and did it. So the quicker we can start it off, the more chance we have of getting it to have some longevity on here and get it into more people's hands. So, and please leave your comments, folks, onto it. It's really important as well. I mean, first and foremost, if you can or you don't want to, please just hit the heart, retweet it. That makes a world of difference. And if you can leave your comment, well, that's just icing the cake because you get a chance to be heard as well. And it pushes the point across that much more.
That's right. And if you experience that by when you're looking for the channel and you realize that you're actually unsubscribed when you thought that you are subscribed, take a screenshot. You can use screen capture and actually use that when you are tweeting at YouTube or when you're adding it to the email to your rep so they can actually see how exactly it's going on with you. And the more reports they get, the more the chances are going to be actually looking into this. And since it has such a huge impact to us, everyone, us here, we hope that it will make the difference. The more of us will talk with them about this problem.
Pixel says, I'm not only concerned about losing my subscribers, but I'm also at a much higher rate noticing the channels I have subscribed to are lost to me. And that's the thing about it.
Exactly.
I mean, but it's a two-way street, and you should be as well for your channel. Like I say, they get rid of a bunch of garbage accounts. I can deal with that. I can live with that. That's not the end of the world. I don't want our numbers to go down. Nobody does. You'd have to be pretty much clinically insane to say that. But that said, I can live with that stuff. That's just making things hopefully better on here. But when they start taking away people that actually like to watch us, and I go into some places, sometimes they'll say, oh my God, I haven't seen a live stream of yours in 5 months. I was asked 2 weeks ago in a place, are you guys still making content? I mean, they joined right away. Again, that part bothers me. That's all that bothers me about the whole thing is just leave us the people that actually do want to watch, that do want to be subscribed. If they don't want to be, they don't want to be. I don't want them in here if they don't want to be because they're going to be miserable and then I'm going to be miserable. And I don't want to be miserable because real life's hard enough as it is. That's enough right there. Callie, Christoph, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Good night to you, Tina. Have a good night. Thank you so much for coming. Tazzy's in the house as well.
Mango Myers is here. Hello, how are you? Thank you so much for commenting. Pixel P lifelong, and Nicole's already commented under the tweet as well. We have Daddy of 13 and many more retweeting it right now, guys. The
I have
more
it
we
running.
can do, the merrier.
I have it running real time here, right beside us here, so we can all see, folks. We're up to 3 comments, 11 retweets, and 12 likes. There's lots of people in here. If you guys can do that, it helps us all out. Let's get YouTube's attention. Thank you so much, Lawrence. Nova Squads, thank you for what you said at the beginning. I did catch it. I can't tell you what I'm talking about being the best live stream in Canada. You're way too kind, but thank you so very much. That really means a lot. They got a great show as well. Him and Phantom Flight 101, folks, seen here a lot. Those guys, and they're good. They're funny. And you want to know about drones too? There's another great place where you're really going to get some good information.
Thank you so much, Callie, Christoph. Hello, Salvatore Mizguara commented underneath as well. And guys, if you can bring your own, conversation into that, your own experience with what's going on with your subscribers, it also means a lot. It's getting their attention. That's what we need here right now. And then looking into that, they can't say that there is no problem if there are multiple retweets, multiple comments underneath. They can't keep saying, well, we don't have reports about it, just yet, like they did answer to Chris,
Exactly. And the more it's done, the more other people see it because it gets trending. The more people can jump on the bandwagon saying, yeah, I've been noticing the exact same thing. I'm fed up with this. The more people doing it. That's, we talk about the digital world is cold, but really this is where now the ultimate grassroots begins. It really does give us a voice so much easier.
That's right, Nargis.
Gary, we can't be doing that. I'll have to time you out next time. I told you before, I can't let it. I can't, please, none of that. None of that.
Nargis, they are subbing me with no notifications. Exactly, and that's the problem because you don't even know that you might not be getting people in your suggested feed anymore or even in subscription feed anymore because you are unsubscribed, officially unsubscribed. You don't even know it, For people that do see each other on the live stream, it's much more easier to notice that because you go to the live stream, you see it around subscribe, you check it. But for somebody who does have only video content, well, how would you know?
Rod Sinclair.
Hey!
How are you?
Rod Sinclair,
Rod,
welcome to our chat.
Rod is a cousin of mine, and he is also a veteran. Cheers to you, bud. Good to see you.
Yes, thank you for the service.
Always great to see you in the house. Rod Sinclair, hope all is well. That was a nice surprise.
By the way, FYI, guys, that reminds me of Memorial Day in the United States today. So thank you to everyone who have served and is still serving. Thank you so much for your service. And, for the Memorial Day, for those of you in U.S., we're in Canada here. Ours is in November. Yeah, ours is in November.
It always happens to me too. Every day I lose 5 to 15 subscribers. Then afterwards, I will regain some. Yeah, it is all. If it's working though on a proper system, we are going to be losing some of my times and gaining. That's normal. That's normal. No, Gary, I don't want to turn it into a big thing, but really, that is my biggest. I'm just saying in general. I've even done live streams about it. I know some do it. I just talk to everybody here. You're Gary Sprinkler Repair. Tell everybody, let them meet with you. I always say, folks, it's fine. We don't mind you meeting anybody. Just treat it like a business luncheon. We're all humans behind the name. Just talk. There's 200 characters. Use them up. Folks, you guys are doing great, and there's still more people in here. I'm sure haven't had a chance yet. Folks, if you guys can help us get behind it, it's running real time right now. We got 6 comments, 14 retweets, 17 likes. And the more the merrier, folks. The more steam it picks up, the better the chance we can get it out to more people and try and see if YouTube can finally take a look at this. I know they're understaffed right now. I know it's not going to be fixed tomorrow. You know it, we know it. Southern Farm and Kitchen, thank you so much for becoming a member. Thank you for the super chats. And give it to her.
Yes, thank you so much. Well, we have those super chats
Oh, God,
here.
plug your ears and hit the deck, folks.
This is Plug Your Ears
Oh,
thing.
God.
We have multiple of those, guys.
God.
We have 2 for Southern Farm and
rough.
Kitchen, and we have 2 for Arcade Revolution that have been hanging up there. So cover your ears, right?
Right.
Cover your ears. Super chat, super chat. Southern Farm and Kitchen have shared with us a unicorn. That's right. We have been starting this week with a unicorn. Thank you so much. We also have Southern Farm and Kitchen 100% here. Super sticker, super chat. Thank you so much. And a super sticker, super chat goes to Arcade Revolution. Clicking that like button in doubles. 2 super sticker, super chats from Arcade Revolution. Super sticker, super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for the super sticker, super chats. Thanks.
Is it okay?
Yeah, you're good.
Thank you very much. Thank you for all that, guys. You guys are awfully awesome. We appreciate the support. Thank you, Johnny Pockney, for 42 Xenia clapping her hands. 2 Andrew plugging his ears.
Yeah.
We know what side she's on.
You can use to vote. Either you vote for Andrew or for me by clicking the appropriate custom
Now, Exploring
emoji
Stranger
for
Things is equal. There you go.
No.
3 clappings, 3 plugging.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
you
they
go.
just forgot one.
Clicking
that
Simply
like
Dana, on
button
the
for
other hand.
Gary Sprinkle Repair. Thank you so much for that. Super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello to Elsie Adventures
Thank
and
you.
Caffeine Queen,
Thank you,
KDB17. Hello and welcome back here as well. Thank you for sharing Exploring Stranger Things. Drunking and Darving, good morning to you. And I'm sure Rod is like, what are they doing there?
That's true. This is true.
Den, good to see you. How have you been feeling?
We're doing a Rockstar welcome again. I want to say hi. There's lots more people, different people in here, some visiting first time. So I want to say hello first off, folks, to all of our members in the chat. We got Timmy, Rio Grande Valley Videos, Southern Farm and Kitchen, who just was out the door. Simply Dana's in the house. Salvatore Vinciaguerra's in the house. Pixel Pia Lifelong Learning. Norgus R, who just became a member tonight. Thank you so very much for that. Kenny Cap is in the house. We got Judy K. Martini. Johnny Pockney is in the house. And Jenny O'Brien. And we got Exploring Stranger Things UK, and D.E. Nichols is with us, folks. I also want to say hello to Yellow Brick Road Reselling. This is motivations and more. We have Tazzy Adventures, Taffy's Little Adventures. We have Scott Kovac, Rod Sinkler. It's so great to have you in here, bud. We have MSIU as Musica. I know I butchered it again, but it's great to have you. We have Mongo Myers, MA Truth, NM Bass Fishing, Life with Tanya. We have Love Vita Josue, LC Adventures, KDB17 in the house. We have J Dog One Party Ari. We have Hedgehog Plays, Robert White, Gary Sprinkler Repair. We have Drone Kings in Darwin. We have Dinah SFNG, D.E. Nichols once again, Daddy of 13, Cubs Den, Cruiser Mac, Creep Never Sleeping. We've got Canoe Hound, Callie Christoph. We have Caffeine Queen, Brant Ariels, Gary's in the house, Bacchus, another one of our fine members, and Above and Beyond Drones. Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. A pleasure to have you all in here. Hope you guys are doing great.
That's right. Good to see everyone here. Hello, everyone here. Thank you so much. Just a reminder for you to not ask for subscribers or shoutouts. That's what we do here. I'm sure you can find a place somewhere else for that. Matt Truth and Moss Fishing, good to see you here as well. Hello, everyone, guys. Hello to everybody just listening or watching us as well. Hello. Say hi to Chad. Don't be shy.
That's right. It's great to have you all in here, folks. And yes, we're running real time right now. We've been talking tonight about how YouTube has been running this messed up disaster of a glitch for over 9 months and hasn't dealt with it. Octai Dogan, what's going on? Great to see you. And we're asking everybody in here if you guys can help get behind us and help us get YouTube's attention through Twitter. Xenia will post the link in the chat again. Right now we got 8 comments, 18 retweets, and 22 likes, folks. Let's keep that one going up. The more the merrier, and we're going to work hard on our end. And if you guys got other friends you think can jump onto this, hitting that like, that retweet, and please, if you have time, just leave your comment about how it's affecting you as well. It is really good, folks, to get that in front of YouTube. Jill Travels, how are you? Great to see you. There's the link right there, folks. Xenia just pasted it. It only takes a minute to hit the like and the heart and the retweet. And if you can leave a comment, that really makes a huge difference. So
thank you so much, OCTV. Good morning to you as well.
Good morning.
And yes, Entrepreneur 40, thank you so much for coming back here as well. Good to see you again.
Thank you so much, Pixelpia. You are a queen. Octai Doan, it's great to see you as well. It's always great to have you in here. Hope you're doing great. Thanks for. We're doing good, Cubs Den. Thank you. It's good to see you.
Glad to hear that. I thought you had some health issues,
Yes.
so I'm glad to hear everything is fine. Jennifer Hayes, good to see you. Hello, how are you? Love from Australia. Good morning to our people from down under.
I'm going to try and find another example.
Now, New Zealand yesterday, if you are from New Zealand, a special hello to you. They had one of the biggest earthquakes in the recent years, and it happened to happen at the same time while their minister, like the main minister, woman, by the way, have been having a live press conference. She literally was doing a press conference while the earthquake was going on. It's quite the show yesterday. Guys, for those of you that just came in, we're gonna do a little recap what has been happening here as well. We also have been asking you to share our tweet out here and add your own.
Okay, I got another example. All right, folks, this is in short what we're talking about. This is the glitch. It doesn't happen with everyone, and it's not all the time. It's kind of random. But this is what we've been talking about. We're talking about losing subscribers and how YouTube said in the beginning that what they wanted to do was trim the fat, get rid of accounts that were closed, somebody who joined you with 5 accounts from the same IP address, etc., etc., etc. Botted ones that they could pick up on, blacklisted ones for doing such, all those things, which you can't argue with them. That makes sense. Here's somebody that's in the chat, back and forth. I don't know, Phantom, are you here now? Phantom Flight 101. Now, I know Herman. We sit on Canadian Drone Hub's live streams a lot together. Follow him a lot. I even get updates sometimes onto him. Now, I look up Phantom Flight 101. I've typed in the search here. And there's Phantom Flight 101. And there's subscribe right beside it in a nice big red button. So first off, I'd be like, well, there's why I haven't heard from in a couple of days. I'm not subscribed anymore. YouTube unsubscribed me. And what would I do? I would click subscribe. The problem is, if I click subscribe, I wouldn't be getting this. When I click on Phantom without clicking the subscribe button, there I am. I am subscribed to him already. I do have Phantom. But if I had clicked it there, it would have shown it gray on both of these, but come back a bit later, this one would be red again, meaning that I had unsubscribed by doing it. And we're saying it's like the three-way switch. So you know that you have at the top of the stairs and the bottom of the stairs that both control the same light? Well, that's kind of the effect that's happening by all this. And therefore, it's a great way for people to unsubscribe from you without even realizing they're doing so. And this has been going on for roughly, from our thought, a little over 9 months. But that's when we kind of picked up onto it.
Yeah, and if you refresh it, sometimes it changes, sometimes it doesn't. But the point is that we here as YouTubers, we might know what to do. We might question ourselves. I thought I was subscribed. The viewers that are majority of who we are here focusing on, really as creators, they don't know these things. They don't question these things. They don't really care so much, but we should, and because we want them to watch us.
And even ourselves, like if you went there and you seen that, most likely 9 chances out of 10, you'd just be natural instinct. I know this channel. This is stupid. Click. I'm subscribed again. I'm all good. There was the problem. YouTube, you did it again. You took away somebody that I actually watch.
Exactly, like Pixelpia was commenting on, it takes away the channels that you would like to watch, and then, you forget about that. You do not subscribe just to 5 channels. Even the viewers are not subscribed just to 5 channels, You can't remember all of the channels that you want to watch that you have subscribed to. So it does generate a problem, a huge problem all across the board, and obviously for smaller YouTubers it maybe has a bigger impact because we are hovering over each subscriber, which we really shouldn't, but that's a different topic.
It's just the thing is, in the end, it would be nice to have it fixed and brought to their attention and say this is a real issue. Because you're losing people that actually want to watch you, because they want to watch you enough that they're clicking on that button again because they want to say subscribe to your channel. That's the most disheartening part of all of this when it's said and done. It'd be one thing if it was some junky channel who just wanted to suffer. Do you think they'd go for the effort of doing it? They couldn't care less. These are people that actually say, hey, this is a mistake. I know this channel very well. What the hell is going on?
It definitely is weird, Callie. And guys, you're not just helping us, you're helping yourself and everybody on the platform by getting YouTube's attention to it. Like Chris was saying, they literally said that they have no reports about it. So let's make those reports happen. Let's show them that this is an issue. It's not just a single out of the blue, cachet cleaning thing, as they were saying to Chris.
DJ, hey there, just got my membership back 2 days ago.
Well, thank you so much for
cool.
joining back. Thank you so much. Welcome back, Revi. Good to see you back. Thank you.
Oh my God Almighty.
We have Retro Completionist here in the meantime with a super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Retro Completionist. Thank you so much for the super sticker, super chat. Do appreciate that.
Thank you very, very much. Hope you and the missus are doing fantastic. I don't know if you're out on the road or not. Truck driver, keeping us going on that. Hats off to you. Thank you so very much. You're really too kind. Hope you're both doing fantastic.
And we have Kanokan Adventures who said my channel has been going through this as well.
WTF,
if you
Mike.
can comment that on that tweet, that would be really appreciated.
That's right, folks. If you're just joining, we're talking about this problem about YouTube showing you unsubscribed from somebody when you actually are. And we really want to get YouTube's attention onto it. And if you haven't already, Xenia will put the link in the chat. Head on over and just hit that heart, retweet it, and if you can leave a comment about how it's affecting you as well, that's even better. We're trying to get YouTube's attention, and it starts by grassroots with all of you folks. So every one of your retweets, every one of your hearts, and especially every one of your comments make a huge difference to getting this in the eyes of the people that should see it, because we can give it early momentum right now. It has a better chance of taking off, finding more YouTubers going through the exact same thing, and we'll do our part to try and get through some of the bigger YouTubers as well. They've been quite helpful in the past on a lot of these things to us, and we'd like to get this one out because this has been way over 9 months it's been happening that we're aware of it.
Yeah, and especially have been escalating lately as well. Maybe due to the lack of humans reviewing their glitches, maybe for other reasons, but it has been escalating recently, especially. The Trips, good to see you back here as well. Good to see you de-zombified.
Low faith in the platform. Only thing keeping us here is our true blue that go out of the way to search for us. But but zero trust is boy. I can't argue with you. I can understand that completely, and I don't think I'm too far behind you. If I'm anywhere, it might be right beside you or even ahead. I don't know where I stand. It kind of depends on the minute, you know.
Thank you so much for letting us know that. But de-zombified, we gotta get everybody's attention. If you can get your community, we get our community. We get it to bigger YouTubers. We get YouTube's attention because YouTube says there is no problem. When obviously there is a problem, so we gotta get their attention, and the more people can actually tell them that there is this problem, the more they can't say anymore, well, we don't have reports about it anymore, right?
Exactly.
And that's what we're trying to do here, is to get their attention with your guys sharing your experiences as well with them. Hello, Jenny, good to see you here as well. Good to see you. How are you? Out country. Hello, how are you here?
Good to see you.
Thank you so much for getting rid of the no problem. No problem. Bacchus, good to see you here as well. Thank you. More than 9 months. Yes.
It's time to go. No. That's a good one. You really cracked up, Xenia. I'm kind of worried what she's doing now. Oh, whenever she touches something's gonna break or fall.
My eye is watering because of the fan.
Well, oh, okay. She'll be back after these messages. There you go, folks. So yeah, folks, if you haven't grabbed it yet, she's got the link on her side right now. I don't know, she'll be back in a second. If not, you can just head over to Twitter, and it is the first post on our page. And if you guys can just hit the heart and reshare it, it is really, really big help. Pardon me.
I do apologize. I have super sensitive eyes, and the fan made my eyes cry. Or maybe that was YouTube. I don't know.
R5 Adventures, welcome. How are you doing tonight? We're trying to get YouTube's attention right now, folks, about this ongoing problem. And this one is going great, like I say already. We got 9 comments, 20 retweets, and 27 hearts. But there's room for more, folks. Remember that the more you hit it with now, the more power it gets to keep traveling through the Twitterverse and get into the right hands and pick up a lot more people along the way. So if you can do that, it really helps us, it helps you, and it helps everybody.
Oh, we have Mike in the chat. WTF Mike is here. Good to see you.
There we go. Oh, head over and boom.
Oh, my guys. So, guys, if you can share this tweet out with somebody, if you can tweet it out, retweet it, comment on it, we do appreciate it. If you can get in touch with YouTube in any other way and explain them what is going on, capture your screen, you make a video, whatever you can do to get their attention. It is much appreciated by everyone in the extended creators community as well. Link to the tweet is here. Yes, thank you so much. I'm crying here. Yes.
You really are.
Thank you so much, Johnny.
You gonna be okay?
Yeah.
Oh.
I know. It's crazy. Oh my. Okay.
You're not hormonal, right? Because I'm getting out of here. If you're
okay, we're talking about serious stuff.
I know,
here.
but I'm talking about really serious stuff. I'm starting to get worried. I don't know. It's just the eyes are.
Don't talk about anything serious here. No. Come on.
Just cover my bases. That's all.
Oh, my goodness. By the way, guys, if you missed our yesterday's live stream, and I know some of you might not be into the Wheel of Shoutouts, but I would really suggest to get into the last 20 minutes or so. Andrew went ballistic on 2 people in the chat. Literally. I'm not exaggerating. For those of you that have been there, I see Scott is here. That was quite an experience, wasn't it?
WTF Mike would have liked it. I'm sure that would have been, yeah. You know, the channel comes in when you just says shout me out, and that, well, they got their shout out. I don't know if they wanted it, but they got it.
Oh, yeah. If somebody is going there, actually, I meant to put a timestamp, but I forgot. So if somebody can put the timestamp in the comment there, when you find that blowout yesterday, it literally lasted for probably 15 minutes or so. It was quite a rant of the rants, I must say.
felt good. It felt good.
It felt good.
I got schooled, as I like to call it. I
Do you
wanted to
feel
be
better
taught.
now? Do you feel better now?
Yep. I even unbanned them just so I could. Concerned husband, so lovely, says Diana.
Yeah. Well, he just cares if I'm sitting here. No. Thank you so much. Oh, yes. Yeah. I wish I could find it right away, but I can't right now. So if somebody goes there, just put the timestamp in the chat so everybody can see it.
Everybody seemed to have a good time with it. It seemed
Yeah,
like
it was hilarious.
it was an epic live. Best
I
Sunday
wanted to
ever.
disappear under the ground. It was so hilarious.
Scott backing as well. Yes, that was great.
Oh my god, guys. So yeah, check it out yesterday. And if you're concerned about other ways how you get purged, we have done a YouTube video about that as well. The link is down below in the description. So it's something you can watch next to learn about other ways that you might be losing subscribers as well.
Farm also said I was too shy to join in.
Yeah. Oh my, Farmal, I wanted to wiggle a finger or two yesterday. Well, there. I'm wiggling it now.
You get quite the comment.
No, we're not repeating it in this one. This is a serious one.
Alrighty, folks. No, that's true. It's true. It's true. But folks, if you haven't retweeted yet, if you haven't hit the like onto it, and especially if you haven't commented, we'd love to hear from you, folks. Really help us out on this one. It helps us. It helps you and everybody else. Let's get as much momentum as possible. A proper send-off as well. Love you both from Mangled and me, Retro. You guys are so awesome. You're such a great couple. Such nice people. Really do appreciate having you in here. You're always a pleasure.
Thank you so much. Yes, the zombified. Same problem here with live
Casey.
streams.
Ortero, another member. How are you?
Hey, good to see you.
Yeah, Mike was about the last 20 minutes of last night's stream, the wheel one.
Yeah, the wheel of shoutouts. Check out the last 20 minutes.
You'll be. It will stick out. It must have been in the air last night. People were feeling brave. Oh, really? Yeah. I guess maybe it was a full moon or something. I don't know.
Maybe it is full moon.
I don't know what was going on. I'm not going to get all into it. You can go watch it. But what drives me crazy is you have a show, and the whole show is based around a wheel. It says a wheel, a draw, and if you don't know a live stream, you walk in and you sit down for 2 minutes, and we get it all the time. There's just some that come in at the wrong time when I just want to snap and say, give me a shout out. Well, sure, we'll just stop the whole show here for you. So they got their shout out, and I swore to them I wouldn't subscribe to them. I made a promise I was not touching it, but I would give him a shout out. And then I asked him a bunch of questions about it. Yeah, well, anyways, you got to see it. You got to see it. So it was interesting.
Yeah, it was something yesterday. So yeah, Casey Green, good to see you here as well. The zombified, it happens to us all the time as well. That's the way of them suppressing not authoritative voices, like they say. What has happened, we talked about the three-way switch. You can check that out. The way that people are subscribing to you, they are actually unsubscribing. So that's what we're talking about today. And that's how people are losing their subscriptions lately.
It's a bizarre thing, and it should have been dealt with a long time ago. There's got to be some way around that. I mean, these are pretty smart people here.
Yeah.
And the on-off switch thing is not exactly where I expect them to get stumped. I really don't. It bugs me because that's actually people who do want to watch you. That's why it's so bad. It's got nothing to do with, I don't care if somebody goes, never count, or sub me. It doesn't care either way. This has got nothing to do with that stuff. This has got to do with people that say, I actually went and looked up this channel, said I was unsubscribed, joined it, because I want to stay a part of it, and they're actually unsubscribing themselves by doing so. That bugs me to no end. We call that the look at me syndrome. Yeah, Mike, exactly.
There, I got the timestamp. It's approximate because I can't hear it, but that's around the way.
You go by facial expression?
Yes. But facial expressions. Oh my God.
So there's a timestamp there. So there you go. Oh, dezombified. You guys are the ones that do it for us. You guys are the ones that make us what we are. Thank you to you guys. You appreciate it very much, but you guys are the ones that make it what it is. So
thank you so much. We appreciate it. Backuses also have noticed more and more doubling out of suggested videos. We have we pointed out that as well, that impressions get lost by YouTube suggesting videos in double on the same page, unfortunately.
P. Smith, all the way live. Welcome. Happy Memorial Day to you. Hope you're doing fantastic. We don't celebrate it in Canada, but nonetheless, we are celebrating with all you amazing folks south of the border. It's great to have you in here. Puša Studios, does it have to do with the comments that say love it, or can we be friends? They are everywhere. We actually did another show about that one. That's a whole different kettle of fish. There's lots of kettles of fish, isn't there, on this platform?
There's so much going on lately. It's crazy.
Rod Sinclair, you have a fantastic night. My cousin, it's so great to have you in here. A veteran here in Canada. Thank you so much for your service, my friend. Be well and be safe, okay? And I'll talk to you soon. It's great having you in. Thank you so much for coming.
Cheers to you. Yeah, it was good seeing you here. Always surprises, isn't it? When people from the family come in.
Oh.
Be Smith all the way live. Hello.
Lincoln Central Coins. It's so great to have you in here, buddy, and says prayers for the fallen heroes. Most definitely, most definitely. I don't know if all of you are aware, we have the snowbirds here in Canada. That's the equivalent to the Blue Angels in the States. And they were doing the same flyovers here in Canada, of course, as the Blue Angels were doing south of the border. And the lady who does the promotions for, she's part of the army in that, she was flying along with them. The plane took off and actually had a crash, and she lost her life. They just brought her home yesterday to Nova Scotia. So a big shout out to all our military personnel as well on that and what they're going through right now, especially the Air Force.
Definitely.
I don't think Puša Studios wants to speak for me. Trust me, dezombified. Thank you for the super chat, Mike. And once again, you definitely got your point across. You definitely got your point across.
Thank you so much, Mike, for super chat.
Do appreciate it, Mike. You always bring the great comic relief to it all.
Oh my God, Farmal, Elfler Journey, what is going on?
What are they doing? Is that where you're trying to reverse? Oh my God. Oh God. Guys, we can't let that go too much.
Now, you want to comment that? Let's comment that on yesterday's live stream, okay? Let's do that way.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. It actually crashed in a person's, here. It crashed in a person's front yard. On top of that, they ejected, but it was too late. They didn't have enough altitude, so.
Yeah, unfortunately, they weren't in a parallel with the ground when they ejected, and the angle that they were in, the pilot landed on the roof, and that's basically what saved him of the house that they crashed into. And she unfortunately landed somewhere on the ground, which instantly killed her. Unfortunately, thankfully, nobody in the house got injured even. That's surprising.
There's where part of the crash took place.
And it actually was captured by passerbys, by plane spotters, because they were doing like a transfer between the cities before doing the flight that they were doing over the cities to say thank you to all of the first responders and all of the front runners for COVID-19. And she was also a press secretary, so to say, for them as well as a pilot, ex-journalist before that in Halifax. Very unfortunate. Was captured live, and it's just because they were doing this as part of saying thank you to our first responders and frontline workers.
There's a shot of them on, we'll say, better days. So you always got to end off on a good note onto it. But they have been grounded for the time being. So
yeah.
Actually, Tanky Boy, I have no interest into it. Honestly, you've annoyed the hell out of everybody in here to the point they want nothing to do with you. And all the other channel names that's going under, I could care less what's into it. That's just honestly. When people keep doing stuff like that, it shows you why they were kicked out in the first place, does it not?
Yeah.
Oh
my. Arena Air Races. Yeah, it's beautiful. We also seen them in Montreal a couple days prior to that. They've been flying. They were flying over all major cities back before this happened. And yeah, they're grounded now for the further investigation of what happened.
Well, it's just, you guys know my answer by now. You know my answer by now. And especially to do it while that's going on. Like, it just, and then they wonder why. They want, like, they'll do a live stream. I can't believe they threw me out. Well, because, you weren't getting on everybody's last fucking nerve at all.
Yeah, I don't know what I do in your live stream, why I got timed out. Well.
Yeah, God almighty. I just said the same thing 85 times in a row. I wasn't bothering anybody.
Yeah. Well, so guys, back to the subject today. Please, let's tweet it out and let's comment to get YouTube's attention. Thank you so much today for all your help already with sharing it out. If you can share it with your communities by posting it on your community page, by talking if you are on the live streams with your viewers, just get people's attentions, please. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Another email.
Yeah.
The Jedi Balloon Master, how are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. And yes, folks, we are getting around that time. Like we said, this wasn't going to be a long one tonight. Like that one, Lincoln. You're getting all the Andrew specials tonight. All the Andrew specials wrapped into one. Oh, I need a mood meter. I really do. If you guys haven't hit the like button and all that stuff, do. If you're new here, if you haven't subscribed yet, we'd like to see you do more. I promise I don't always blow gaskets on everything, just sometimes. But nonetheless, I do that because I appreciate all the ones that come in here and act like normal human beings. You're the reason why normal human beings like to come in here, and for that, we're forever grateful, because that's sometimes hard to do on this platform, it feels like. Please, folks, if you can, if you haven't done already, after this is done, head on over, follow that Twitter link, and help us by hitting the heart, hitting the retweet, leaving a comment about your day. That makes a big difference. Handplay, how you doing, by the way? That's been happening all over the place. Like I say, since last night, we shot from 11,630, 11,604, all the way back up to 11,616, and I don't know where we are right now. And this was not checking every minute. This was literally like checking in 4 times. So I'm sure I'll get a nice surprise either way what's going on by the time we're done this one. But if you guys can help us get the word out more, it only takes a minute. It really gets it out there. The more chance, more YouTubers are going to get it. And we'll do our part as well to get this in front of YouTube. So the squeaky wheel does get the grease, folks. And doing stuff like this is in the past what's helped us even help people get their channels back who had them taken down. So if you could do it. Normal, who is in here is normal. Well, normal is relative. Let's come in the YouTube sphere, that's for sure. So
thank you so much for everyone. And if you are a member, please check out that community page. That's your access to the live stream. There is no other way you're going to be able to see it on our homepage. You can only see it with the link on our community page and on Facebook group. So if you're a member, go right there, right now, and grab that link so you can join us tomorrow at 8 p.m.
That's right, folks. And there's a link for Twitter right there. Can you just put it in again? We're watching it live right now. We're at 13 comments, 26 retweets, and 32 likes. Keep it going, folks. Let's get even more onto that. It helps us out so much. Thank you so much for being here. Take care of yourselves, folks. Be good to each other on here. And keep pushing the positive forward, all right? See you soon. Take care. We'll talk to you very, very soon. Bye now.